there and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are once again playing Planet Coaster Career Mode Extras. We are doing Starship Hangar once again. Leaving the silly voice. Well, I don't know where that came from. So, last time you were probably more than aware of what we were doing here. We were micromanaging the hell out of this park so we could actually make money. Money. So we've got the same rides we had last time. I haven't done anything else, unlike between the first two videos of this scenario. This is it is as it was last time. So we have a little over 5,000 in the bank. We have 3 roller coasters. We have 6 flat rides. And that's about where we're going to leave it for the moment. We paid off the $5,000 loan. So what I might do now is save up and pay off the $10,000 loan to save us another $500 a month. That might be the next objective. So for now, we are going to speed it up. We are going to say go. I'm going to hover over the pause button, much like I did before. You know, I'm not sure if I ever realized you can hold down the right mouse button to move the camera around. I think I always use the keys. It's only taken me 74 hours of game time to realize that. 74 hours is my official in-game Steam playtime so far. 74 hours. And that is pretty much entirely, I say pretty much, it is entirely Trailblazer. And that is an entirely channel-based statistic. Everything I've done for this game has been for the channel. Even if I haven't recorded it, or at least if I haven't put it up on the channel itself, much like the 3-4 hours I did trying to do this level before, much like the last hard roller coaster, the last hard roller coaster we had in the main campaign, where I spent, what, 9 hours? That sort of thing. But that's 74 hours of game time for the channel. It's quite impressive, really, isn't it? This is the first game that ever went up on the channel a year ago. I'm going to be putting this video up on Monday, on the 4th. Monday the 4th is the year anniversary of the channel. The channel has now been going for exactly 1 year. And in that time, we have had, what is this, like 28 now? This will be? So we've had something like almost 80 episodes of Planet Coaster. So I thought it would be fitting to leave this for the Monday. So this is the beginning and the end of the year has been on Planet Coaster. I'm quite happy with. So I hope you've been enjoying the series. If you've watched it from start to finish, then my word, congratulations to you, because that is a commitment and a half right there. So good on you. That really is a good old achievement. It's been fun playing it, so I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I'm not going to end the video there. It sounds kind of like I'm about to end the video. I'm not. That's not what's happening. Oh dear, where is this? It means this litter up here, I bet, doesn't it? And now it's just wandering, so you're fired. So you're fired, and we'll speed the game up. Almost up to 7,000. Oh. And how much? Let's just slow it down while I check the finances a second. How much was the loan? 7.6 we need. So we're almost there. We are very nearly there. And then things like that happen. That's going to cost us. Which one's Venom? Is this Venom? Yes, this is Venom. So we'll drop him off right about there. We will put it at 2 speed. No, I hired 2. Pause the game. One of you is immediately fired. Sorry, that's very disappointing for you. Oh, he can't go on until people have gotten off. That's a little bit frustrating. Why is it still on this dude? Why is it saying he's fired? Inspecting the snare. No, don't do that. So the one that I fired is actually going to finish his job first. That's interesting. So I can hire them, fire them, and they'll finish their job. That is interesting. We'll leave that guy cleaning up that there vomit. He'll probably want to clean the toilet blocks after. I'm not sure how long that's been going. So if we just check our staff a second, just because this is a bit of a, yeah, he has been fired. He's only going to go to that bin there, isn't he? So we'll let him do that. Where are you going then? Going to bin. Ah, this bin maybe, which has been all broken up. No, you're going to go to this bin. Okay, that's fine. We'll let you do that. If there's not what I wanted to do. If there's something for you to do, I don't mind having you around for a little bit. No, you're going to a different bin again. This one. Okay, that's fine. Heading to toilet block. So if we put it there, will he go and clean the toilet block for us? Yes, excellent. I imagine after that we can fire him right off while blue has broken down. Let's grab... That's not what I wanted. Let's grab another mechanic while blue is... This one. Got myself all confused. So, if we... If we can select that sodden mechanic, while blue's always a pain. Yeah, so he's now been fired, but he's going to go fix that ride. Okay, that's cool. Where's the janitor? Where are you going? You're wandering. You are fired as well. So we're not doing too bad, considering the fact that 2 rides are broken down. Still hovering, or 6, 7. I was going to say still hovering around the 7,000, but no, we're down to 6. Well, back up to 6,900. Okay, that worked out okay. That's been fixed. That mechanic's automatically leaving the park. That's really nice. That's a little bit of micromanagement dealt with we don't have to worry about. What am I trying to do? That's what I'm trying to do. I kept pressing the wrong button. I wanted just to look at this and see how this is doing in terms of sales. Ah, so it hasn't actually flicked over a month yet. Okay, that's fine then. Many guests are thirsty. Well, they can stay thirsty. That's also fine. We're basically on vomit watch. And I can't see any. Month's about to tick over, so we'll see how this does in terms of money. Lost $5. We lost a little bit less, but it's basically going to be lucky to break even. But there's not much I think we can really do about that. That's as it is. Oh, we've got loads of money all of a sudden. So, let's pay off that loan. That's another $500 a month guaranteed income, which may not seem like much at the moment, but that will all add up in the end. It really will make a difference. So, let's start the park off, and then we need to start thinking about what we're going to do next. Drop him down there. Clean and vomit. Clean and vomit. Wandering. Fired. Cool. Speed up. So we don't really have... I don't want to build the forge because that's a nightmare waiting to happen. In terms of objectives, we need to hit 60,000 worth of value, and we need to hit $10,000 monthly profit, which is quite huge. The next coasters are quite expensive, and if I look at the research, I don't know which coasters are going to be cheap to build. I don't know them well enough to know whether... So we'll just start that one off. It's going to take 3 months? No, let's put it up to that. Obviously that's going to destroy our money, but that's kind of fine, really. It is what it is. Hopefully it'll be a slightly more reasonably priced blueprint. There is the cat, right on time. We still are making money, and that'll be because of that loan that we paid off. That will make a difference, that $500 a month. So I didn't think we'd be making money if we've got to pay $3,000 a month to Cat just attacked me. Okay, that's fair. That would make sense. All right. 3,000 a month to research. I thought we'd be losing money. Let's watch this guy then. Oh, Roxbus is broken down. Right, so we need to hire an engineer. This Roxbus is broken down, so we will put him there. We will slow down. We will wait for him to say he's going to fix it. Then we will fire him. He will fix it. Everything will be fine. The janitor is going to a bin. Which bin are you going to? This one, probably, by the look of it. So let's drop him there. And once he's done there, where is he going? Heading to toilet blocks. Well, yeah, okay, they can be cleaned again. There's nothing wrong with having clean toilets, is there? So let's put him there. Unpause. And after you come out of there, where are you going? Where are you going? Idling, going to clean vomit. Okay, that's good. Yeah, well, I don't know why so many people throw up right outside the milkshakes. It's a little bit weird, and that's a lot of vomit as well. That's not like a small amount. Roxbus has been fixed, the engineer will have been fired. He is now just wandering, so he is fired as well. Alright then, so back on Vomit Watch. We'll speed the game up again. And see what happens now. Money guests are hungry. Well, we're not making money from this. I can't even click on it now. So I'm not in any rush at all to open up a food stall. Because really, it's just more money we've got to spend. Yeah, lifetime profit is minus 300. Which isn't huge in the great scheme of things, but it's got a constant queue of people. Anywhere else, that would be just pulling in the money. Like non-stop. Money all over the place. So I'm not too bothered about that. How is our research going? It's about halfway. That's not too bad. Vomit. Pause the game. Hire... Nope. Hire a janitor. Place him there. He will clean that up. He's going to go clean some more vomit. Where is that? There it is. It's that tricky, hard to see vomit. And where is he going after that? Wandering, fired. Many guests are thirsty, but there is a drinks thing, so they'll just have to make do. Making a decent bit of money. Making a decent vomit. Okay. At some point, we will just be able to hire a dude. The problem with actually just hiring someone is that once we've hired them, unless we just continue to micromanage them, and it's probably more of a pain to go to the staff list, find the janitor, select them that way, and then move them. It's probably more of a pain to do that than it is just to hire them and fire them as we need them. I'm assuming you're going to go over here? Yes. Cat's come back again. He's going to get sodded. Go into another bin. One of these, I'm guessing? Yeah, you're going to go to this one. Okay. So we made $5,000 last month with that research going. That's good. That's good. That means we're in a really good place right now. So speed up, unpause. Research is 61%. We're not doing too bad. How did this do last month? You know what I want to click on, game. I don't know why you make it so awkward. Lost $11. Yeah, it's not going to make any money. That's fine. Okay, I just tried to move the shop, but I didn't. So that's good. Because that would have been a bit frustrating. So let's drop him down there. Unpause. Slow down. Wait until he says he's going to fix Wild Blue. And he's fired. Oh. And another ride broke down and I didn't even realise. So we'll pop him down there. We'll unpause. Wait until he's going to say he's going to be fixing Zozo and you're fired. So that's going to cost us a bit of money, but that's not too bad. We'll be able to survive that. We'll be fine. So we don't need to manage them now, which is brilliant. We can just leave that as is. This one bin keeps getting vandalized, and I'm not sure why. So back on the Vomit Patrol. Those two rides, one's been fixed. The other one's been fixed now, and off he goes to be fired. Excellent. That is what I call job satisfaction. Right then, multiple rides have been fixed. That's brilliant. And Rocketbus 2 is broken down. So we will hire another engineer. This one this time. We will put him there. We will select him. He is fixing Rocketbus and he's fired. Go and fix it. Go and fix it. Yes, excellent. That is also fine. In fact, what we will do is we will slow the game down for a moment. And we will just go and check. I mean, people are just going to say that, oh, loop is broken down. So, hire another one. Find looper. Drop an engineer. Unpause. Hanging around, fixing looper, fired. Excellent. Right. So what I was going to do, if I leave it on 2-speed, we're just going to go around and see if anything is still good value. I don't think it will be at this stage. The wheel is good value. Okay, $8. Excellent, cool. Don't have enough money, so we could do with an ATM. Yeah, there's a few people complaining about not having enough money, so let's get an ATM researched actually, because that's not going to have any staff overheads either, which is a good place to be. Oh, we don't have an ATM. Okay, let's get a first aid going then, because that's also going to be quite useful for the people that throw up. We can put it right where I've just seen the vomit appear. And it's a little bit over there as well. So if we put it, if we can get it in front of that ride, that would be useful. Otherwise we'll try and get it in there. Maybe next to them, maybe here. I don't know. We'll put it somewhere. That's the point. Cleaning vomit. He's heading to the toilets, but there's more vomit I just saw, didn't I? Did I not see vomit? Do I have a janitor going around who hasn't been fired? Let's just check that out quickly. Nope. Okay. Oh, there it is. Where did that go? That's weird. So wait for him to come out, then we'll move him over to the vomit. Must have just been hidden by people, I guess. Go and clean that vomit. Go into bin. That's a close bin. I won't even bother moving you. Go into clean vomit. Must be up here, I'm guessing. Yeah, I can see it. That's a pain, that one, because it's very hard to see. Wandering, wandering, fired. Alright then. So research projects are ready to be revealed. So we have the Enigma coaster. Let's put this up to 500 just to get that done. The Enigma coaster's blueprint costs 17. So it'll be that one, won't it? I'm pretty sure. 17. Okay, well, let's get another one researched as well. Then we will just have to start saving up to actually build one of these expensive ones soon enough. But hopefully, if we can get a relatively cheap one. Too many guests will just have to continue trying to use it. I mean, I don't know what... I don't want to build another one. It seems like that's going to be a massive, massive waste. Trying to think of where I could best see the vomit situation. Oh, pause the game. Star wheel's broken down. I'm assuming people only pay back what they paid to go on the ride, because there'll be people there who paid 17 and people there who paid 18 still, I think. So I'm hoping we don't pay them all back 18, otherwise we would lose money. I don't want a janitor. What am I doing? I would like an engineer. A miserable, miserable engineer. Who is now fired. Snare has broken down, so we need another engineer. Is this the snare? Yes. And as soon as he goes on there, we will fire him. So what was that that just popped up? Multiple staff members have high workloads. That's fine. That's mainly going to be her, I think. We do need a janitor to clean up that vomit. He's going to go to a bin. Which bin is he on about? This one, I imagine. Going to clean vomit over here. Oh, hello. That's new. Don't usually see it over there. Going to clean vomit over here somewhere. Can't see anything in there. Oh, where is it then? Where is this mysterious vomit? I don't know. Maybe it is in there and I just can't see it. Let's drop him there anyway just to find out. Yes, it was in there. Excellent. Wander in, fired. Oh, no, fired. There we go. The rides have been fixed. The engineers will be leaving the park. Looper's just broken down now, though. So this seems to be getting towards the sort of point where I got to before, where rides are just constantly breaking down, and it makes it very difficult to manage the park. Research, that has been finished. Awesome, thank you. Do we now have an ATM? We do. That's what I really wanted. So let's get the ATM going. Let's build this first aid. I'm not sure where I wanted to try and get it in there, didn't I? But that's not going to fit. I was going to go somewhere there. No, it's just flicking around. Okay. Won't go in there. Won't go in there. So I could either get it in there. Probably here would be better, wouldn't it? If I put it in there, like that. Don't think it's ideally placed, but it'll do. And then we'll charge 50 cents for the privilege of using our first aid facilities. Made money last month. It made money last month. Holy crap. Might be time to start thinking about food. No, food's still okay. I think until it starts going into the red, we're not too bothered. In fact, we don't really need the first aid, but that might stop a bit of vomit appearing, so that's not the worst thing in the world. That wasn't anything I had to worry about, was it? Theft reported. Theft is going to be a problem. Stepped in sick, no gift shops, that's fine. No one's complaining too much about theft at the moment, which is alright. Stepped in sick is a problem. All we can really do is just continue trying to micromanage it with... Not with engineers, they're not going to do much. Clean vomit. Going to clean vomit, there's more vomit just there. Heading to the toilet blocks. Okay, well we can get the toilet blocks clean, that's been a while. Drop him there. And when he comes out... Idling, wandering, fired. Cool. What are you guys all doing there? Okay, you're finished. Whatever you're doing is done. So our money isn't going up particularly fast, but we are spending $3,500 a month on research. So that's not the worst situation to be in. See a few people using the... I keep pressing M as soon as I want to pause the game, and it's going to do something wrong in a second. I'm going to have the ride selected, and it's going to move it. And it's going to cause a lot of problems. Go into bin. Which bin are you going to? Probably this one again. This one does get used a lot, doesn't it? Go into another bin. Maybe this one? Go into another bin? Maybe this one. Now he's wandering, fired. Okay. At some point, we will just stop the janitor and we will just hire one permanently. But that is not going to happen at the moment. So we have our ATM. So let's build our ATM then. Probably makes sense to have it up this area of the park. If we put it right next to the drinks thing, that kind of makes sense to me. So we'll pop that there, and this we will charge 25 cents for. Seems kind of reasonable, doesn't it? We'll unpause the game, and we'll see how we go now. Yeah, so our money's gone down by almost 1,000 since I last mentioned it. So I'm hoping that when we get the other research reveal, we'll actually start making money again. He's fired. He's done his job. Thank you, mate. Oh my god, how long has that been broken? That's going to cost us money. So this is the problem with micromanaging. When you fail to micromanage, you are in trouble. When was that? God, that was ages ago. That was absolutely ages ago. Yeah, well, that's going to have a pretty major impact on our money. So now that will hopefully fix that. Nothing else is broken, is it? No, we're all good. Well, saying that, just as we say that, something breaks. Of course it does. And you're fired. Thank you for all your assistance. Right, Trailblazer has been fixed. Finally, one very eager person is jumping on there. I can see some vomit. I immediately pressed M again. I really need to stop that because it's going to bite me in the ass. Well, it's not vomit, it's just rubbish. But okay, we'll get that cleaned up anyway. Go into clean litter, he says. Where are we going? Normally, it's over here, isn't it? But not today. Ah. There it is. I don't know why people are so messy getting off of this ride. So we did lose 1,200 last month, which isn't ideal. The shop lost money again. Of course it did. Yeah, these are costing 85, 66. They're costing about 85 each to run a month. So it's a little bit more of our money gone. And money is just starting to creep up now. Now that we've got a full roster of rides going. Although some of these queues are quite empty. I'd like to see more people start going on them. The Trailblazer hasn't really kicked in yet. Oh, here we go. Here's a few people coming in now that it's all here. Look. Okay. Research. What ride are you? The Equalizer. 16. Damn it to hell. So we might just have to start thinking about just trying to save up enough money to build one of these big ones then. Obviously there's always the option of doing it on my own. But it's a bit more hassle. It's a bit more hassle, and I'm spending so much time trying to micromanage. I don't want to spend time with the game paused building a coaster. I'd rather just have the game running, bringing in some extra money. Because it's not going to be any cheaper for me to build a coaster manually. It's just going to take the time to build it. So I either take the time when it's paused to do it and just lose in-game time, or I just save up some money and see how long it takes me to get enough money to do that. Many guests are hungry, it says. If we check our guests, no, they're fine. They are all fine. There's not a problem there. No one's complaining about security either, which is good, because that's going to be a concern. So all we can do about that is actually hire a security guard. We can't just piecemeal hire them. We have to just hire them straight out. And I think they're at the pricier end of the staff scale, so that would be like a good 300 a month just gone on security. Which is something I would rather avoid at the moment. I can see the toilets are rather disgusting, so I will hire a janitor to go and clean the toilets before people start complaining about that. That's fine. Cleaning, yeah, someone immediately threw up. He's going to go to that bin and clean that. That's fine because that is overflowing to the max. To the max! Yeah! Oh, he's going to a bin. I was going to fire him again. Where are you going, mate? Over here? Probably over here. Now he's wandering. Now he's fired. Excellent. Excellent. All the rides appear to be, nope, working. He says, just in time to be proven horrifically wrong. Which one's Looper? This is Looper. So the other option is that I research other flat rides and build flat rides, but I want to try and stick to coasters. I just think that's going to be a bit more profitable in the long run. Make a bit more sense rather than trying to have to manage lots and lots of rides. So once I get another coaster down, I will just hire a full-time janitor. Main problem with that is trying to keep them... Making sure they get to areas fast enough is going to be the problem there. Unless if you could have like a shortcut key, so you could just say, janitor, come here. Made $73 last month. Okay, that might be starting to pick up. Minus 84, minus 58. First aid does actually make a little bit more money than the others. Not much, it still loses money, but it's not a ridiculous amount. So we are up to 10,000 now. So what I will do is once this is fixed and we are back over 10,000... I am still in the position where I'm actually making money though, which is nice. Like I said, in the other previous iterations of this level, I was in a position where I'd make a little bit of money, ride to break down, and doesn't matter how fast I move my engineers, I'd still lose money overall. So at least I'm in a position where I'm making money. Many people use the ATM? Well, a few. That's good. As long as a few people are using it. No one's really complaining about it costing money. So if a few people are using it, if they're taking money out, they're going to spend it in the park. So that's all good. I'm going to give the game a save because we are doing quite well. And I feel like it's been too long since I saved. It's going to be D11. Resume. I'm going to hover over the pause button with the mouse while I drink some tea. High levels of pickpocketing. Are there really? People aren't complaining about it there. Energy, thirst, hunger. Thirst has gone down quite a lot. We might have to actually think weirdly about building another drinks shop. Which again will probably lose us money, but we need to try and keep our people happy. Need to keep them happy. What is the next cheapest roller coaster then? 17, 20, 18, 17.5. So 17,000. We need about 17,500 so we can build the digitizer. That's going to be the goal. Although saying that, I'm pretty sure Steel Vengeance is a family coaster. So it might be worth saving up the like 21,000 or a little bit under to build that. Might be worth it. But if we get to that point, how much of this loan do we have? 18. Do we build the digitizer or do we just pay off our loans? We have an extra $1,000 a month. It'd still take another 20 months to earn that back, wouldn't it? So I think I'd build the roller coaster first. Build it first, worry about the rest of it afterwards. There's been no vomit in the park for ages. That first aid is really doing its job, isn't it? That being said, though, that bin needs to be replaced. That one is full. The toilets are disgusting. So, let's hire a janitor. Pop him down there. Might I actually keep a permanent janitor on staff now? I might. Venom's broken down. Okay. How much are the janitors? 150. I think I'll probably just keep him on board now. See, the engineers are significantly more expensive. So they're a bit more of an issue. Fixing the thing. Rocktopus is broken down, so we need another one. And all of a sudden, maybe I won't keep a janitor on staff. Fixing Rocktopus, fired. Daisy has posted an announcement. Blimey. Do I even own Daisy? Why do I get announcements for it? I don't even know. Multiple rides have been fixed. So while that is going, we will have another check just to make sure nothing is good value. Also make sure that nobody is complaining about things being too expensive, because that would be a problem. Wild Blue is always a problem in terms of its hitbox. He's fixing that. He is now fired. Excellent. Zozo is fine. Wild Blue's just going to say it's broken, or not even quite that yet. I want to go on it. It's broken. I want to go on it. Don't have enough money. Well, there's an ATM just there. Yeah, it looks like we are fine. Okay. So everything should now be up and running. Let's just quickly check here. Yes, everything is up and running. Everything is making money, which is good. Has kept us at about 15,000 though during that. Now the snare has broken down. So is this the point I got to before then, where everything just started breaking constantly and I was just fighting fire basically? Still making money, just about. Fixing the breakdown on the snare, you're fired. Thanks for your help. Having 3 roller coasters does really help. Before I had the snare, I had these 5. I didn't have the second Rocktopus and I had a forge up here. So having the 2 extra money-making roller coasters really does help out. The snare has been fixed. That bin has been vandalized again. I will replace that. Oh, and that one as well. People are starting to get a little bit miserable, aren't they? I'm going to have to start thinking about doing something about that. High levels of theft. Let's just have a quick look. 19% are complaining about that. Still 23. I should build another one. It is in the red. It is in the red. So that's a Cosmic Cow milkshake. Yes, it's on the screen right there, look. Now, I don't normally worry too much about doing fancy ones. But I'm sure I saw previously someone complained. It's another milkshake. That's no good for me then. Someone complained, I'm assuming you've been fired, you have now, that there wasn't any scenery around the Cosmic Cow, around one of the shops, so I might have to actually do that. We've only got Cosmic Cow milkshakes, okay. Well, let's get some research going then, because we are definitely going to need to have something else. Cat, I mean, you savaged my arm just now, so I don't know what you're expecting to happen. Well, the one thing I didn't do, of course, was pump that up to $750 a month, so it's done in just 15 days, which would be wonderful. So that's not going to take huge amounts out of our profits. Is that litter or vomit? It's litter. We do have a janitor now, don't we? We did keep him on board. Yes, he is going to go clean the litter. Okay, that's fine then. Average staff happiness has declined massively. That's because they're all getting fired. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. Made 3,500 almost. Park rating has gone down a fraction, but that's fine. Yeah, lost $100 last month. My God, I'll get there in the end. That's also fine. It's not ideal, but it's relatively expected. We will wait for the research into the drinks to do. So that's probably going to cost us more money overall just because of the staff. The option, of course, was to make them more efficient by training the staff up. But I'm not convinced that's a brilliant idea, because then you've just got to spend more money on the staff, haven't you? So I'm not convinced that's a great idea. While blue has broken again, so we'll drop an engineer there. We'll unpause. He's fixing while blue. He is fired. We'll have a quick scan for broken bins and stuff, but I think we're okay. Star wheel has broken down and we just hit 20,000 as well, which is a little bit of a pain. But it won't take long to get back up again. You're fired. Research is ready to be revealed. Which is a gulpy energy, which is fine. We slow the game down a bit just to make sure nothing goes too crazy. Too cray-cray. That's not what I wanted. Johnson facilities. Drinks. Is there another blueprint? There is. It is ridiculous. It is 2 shops. I do not need 2 gulpy energy shops in one little smack bang. Smack bang kazoo. Caboodaloo. Schmick schmack spick. So we've got a milkshake, so let's get Trailblazer fixed is what we'll get. Fixing Trailblazer fired. Cool. Thank you very much for your help. I'm thinking energy. So let's pop an energy down. What about in between these two, actually? Or what about there? Yes, we shall put it there. So items for sale, gulpy energy, ice, extra caffeine, a lot. Ice, extra caffeine, a lot. We'll put that up to 6, we'll put that up to 10. Let's see if people are okay with that. They might freak out a little bit. Right then, unpause the game, speed everything up. Let's just see if people actually use it, see if they're too annoyed by the prices. It looks fine. People are going all over that. Excellent. So we've got 21,000 in the bank. So we're going to save the game. New pack save. Oh my god, no. Starship Hangar D12. Resume. Okay then, so slow everything down. In fact, oh. We just lost the amount we needed really, didn't we? But we'll see. So it's going to be a coaster. It was going... Coaster, thank you. It's going to be Steel Vengeance. No, we should be okay. It's going to be pretty big, I'm guessing. It's freaking huge. My word. Right then, where are we going to put this? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. How high does it need to be to actually not clip into the ground? That high. Yeah, so I'm thinking if we can get it like here then. Yeah, it's pretty close to everything, isn't it? And obviously we can't put the exit over... Oh, and it's on the wrong side. I wonder if we'll be able to edit that. If it'll be okay. Or is it going to be annoyed because... No, we're fine. We are fine. And it's the exit's on the right side as well. Excellent. Excellent. So the entrance we will put there. That might just be enough room. We'll have to find out in a second. The exit we will put there. The exit path we will make the lovely black vinyl that it always is. Straight down. I'd rather it didn't do that, to be honest with you, mate. I'd rather it didn't do that. But okay, I mean, I guess that'd be fine. And then the entrance will have to come around underneath. Yeah, we're going to have to move the entrance. That's fine, though. So if we just bring it right along here, bring it up, bring it back on itself. Oh, no. Can it not go under there? Ah, I can go there, look. Oh, why isn't that straight? That's a little bit annoying. Okay. Well, that'll do. That'll do. So then if we go into our scenery, we will buy our blueprint of our 100% bush. And if we stick that... I'd prefer if it didn't clip through the stairs, but... oh, suppose if it goes that way, that's a little better, isn't it? So if we put that there, that should now be 100%. We should push that up to at least $13 and keep an eye on it. We will start testing. We will unpause the game whilst it tests. I can't give it any more. No, it doesn't have any stop points, whatever they're called. Trailblazer's been fixed, which is awesome. We'll wait for this to come around. It's a long old ride. Our park is now worth $60,000, which is awesome as well. My god, this takes ages to complete. It's just coming in now, so we'll slow the game down so we can open it up as soon as we can. Zozo has just broken down, perfectly timed. Where is Zozo? There it is. Let's drop an engineer there. Unpause the game. Fixing Zozo fired. Cool. So that's 4 coasters we now have. People are starting to wander up there, which is great. Both of the drinks things are doing alright. They have pretty big queues around them. No one's complaining it costs too much money. That made quite a lot of money last month. This one is not very busy anymore. I might actually... Multiple stuff's broken down, it's just told me. I didn't realise. Yeah, Rocktopus and Wild Blue. Okay. Nope. My god, why would you do that? Still talking about high levels of theft, but I'm going to try getting away as long as possible without hiring a security guard. So I think that's all that's broken. So if we, in fact, go into here, attractions and shops, here, Wild Blue and the Rocktopus. Okay, so if we unpause, they are both fixing stuff. They are both fired. Excellent. So what I was going to do was actually just try increasing the prices just a little bit. So if I just go to like 650, see if people complain. Maybe I didn't increase the prices when I added all the extras on. Maybe that's why it's been struggling. So I'm sure when I tried it before and I made shops, but they actually made money. Looper's just broken down. Okay. I was trying to keep an eye on it to see if people actually complained about the price and started walking away. And you're fired. Ah, yes. See that? Oh, it just looks busy. Just looks busy. That's okay. We can get away with just looking busy. Wild Blue has been fixed. Zozo's been fixed. Rocktopus is about to be fixed. So we did have 3 broken rides at that point. Trailblazer's just broken down. That's 4 that have broken down in a matter of minutes. Like probably in game time that was within the same week, let alone in real time. So that's going to affect our money situation a little bit. That will hopefully, though, stop people being thirsty. Thirst is starting to go back up. People are still not complaining about security too much, which is great. Multiple rides have been fixed. People still seem to be using both the drink shops. Some more people are going to go to Gulpy Energy? Yes. A fair amount. Money gets to thirsty. I've got 2 shops now for drinks, so I think you just have to make do, wouldn't you, really, to be honest with you? Do the toilets need to be cleaned? Do the toilets need to be cleaned? They're kind of getting there. Hopefully the janitor will make his way there soon enough. It does have a fairly large patch. Oh, that's a bit lower at the back than I thought. My plan was to get the path to go through there, but I'm not sure it would. But we suppose we could get it down here, couldn't we, I think, and then up. So I don't think we've blocked ourselves off completely. We should be alright. I was thinking about building another connecting path like behind these, but all that's really going to do is people walking up there can't go on these rides, can't go into the shops on their way through. So I don't want to do that. I changed my mind about that pretty quick. So we are starting to make some money again, even if Roctopus has broken down again. Staff. Fixing Roctopus, fired. So we have still made... Oh, he's just brought a toy up now, the cat. He's just brought a toy up to say sorry. I mean, I say to say sorry so that I'll play with him, which is a very different thing. Hopefully you don't have the sound of me drinking and swallowing my tea on microphone. Hopefully you don't have to listen to that rather disgusting sound. Not that I drink tea like a maniac. I'm trying to drink it as absolutely quietly as I can. So we're about to tick over a month. So let's... Frickin' Wild Blue. That made $364. I think I made a mistake and I didn't increase the prices here. That made $106. I might even... No, I can't because it's price locked now, isn't it? So as soon as I put another one down, I'll have the same price. So at least it's actually making money now. Then I might even be able to get away with putting up another 50 cents. But we'll leave that for the moment to see how we go. Mobile rides are broken down. What has broken down? Zozo has broken down. Trailblazer's okay. Snare's broken down. I'm assuming the new one's okay still. Yes. And this one? I thought it had smoke then, but no, we're okay. So we'll get that going. We'll go into our staff. They're both fixing stuff. They are now fired. Excellente. What was that one before that? High levels of theft. This also was fixed. Are people complaining about theft yet? Because that's really the main problem. No, they're not. Why aren't people complaining about theft? Cat is making a lot of noise now. After he savaged me and tore chunks out of my arm. He didn't tear chunks of my arm. That's a bit of an exaggeration. He did draw a little bit of blood though, but he is a big cat, so he tends to even if he's not trying. Snare has been fixed. So what we're basically going for now then is money to build another roller coaster, or alternatively money to pay off this final loan. That might actually be quite useful. 17,000 we need for that. The other thing we can do is we could get a firework display going, but then we could just leave that for the end. If we just leave it for the end and just build one, get the first one, build the second one to get the other one. I'm not too worried about it. All it really does is stops people from walking around, and I'd rather they were walking around because then they get to where they're going faster to spend money faster. So I won't worry about that too quickly, actually. And everything else is working, isn't it? Yes. Nope. He's fixing that breakdown, so he is now fired. What are people saying about this? Steel Vengeance is cheap. I thought you might be saying that, so let's stick up by another $1. Many guests are thirsty. I have 2 drinks places. I mean... if I have too many, it's just going to get silly, isn't it? Venom has broken down. See how silly it gets, this? It must have some quicker braking mechanism in this particular scenario to go with the additional staff costs. Because things do seem to break so very, very fast. So we are about... see what I mean? See what I mean? See, if you just had one mechanic wandering around, you'd have rides broken for absolutely days. That's why I really struggled before. Even though I had 2 mechanics, they were struggling to keep rides up and running. And with 2 mechanics, you're just throwing money away as well. So I am going to stop this very soon then. Is that fixed? That's fixed. Everything's fixed. I think everything's fixed, yes. So I'm going to stop this around here then. It's been about another 45 minutes. We're in a pretty good position. We've hit the 60,000. Still nowhere near getting that yet, but a lot of vendors are unhappy. I mean, I don't really want to give you a pay rise, because I'm going to have to give you like what? It's not that much, I suppose, is it? But if I tried to... What do I normally give them? Like $20. So it's going to be $40. So I'll give you $225. I'll give you $225. Are you going to complain about how much money you're earning? My pay is fair. That may just be that it's not ticked over yet. So it's not too much. It's only $80 a month, and it should help them to serve customers a bit faster as well then, shouldn't it? So if we can just go to 10,000, I will save the game and stop it there. I think 10,000 would seem like a sensible place. Hopefully we'll get there without anything breaking down, but honestly, it's 50-50. It's probably more in favour of stuff breaking down before I get there, I'd have thought. We are struggling to get there, really, aren't we? Which I'm kind of surprised about. We've got 4 working roller coasters. Why are you turning away from that? I'm not queuing that long. Well, that's fine. The queue is what it is. So, you know. Ah, there is 10,000. So we will save the park there. And we are now in a pretty good position next time. So what else do we have to do? I'm going to pause it so I don't actually do anything that requires me to save again. Monthly profit. We need to get monthly profit of $15,000. That's going to be really, really difficult. I wonder if just selling everything counts as monthly profit. Like if I wait towards the end of a month and I just sell all of my things, if that counts as like a reverse construction cost... Where is... Oh no, construction costs are after profit. Okay. And then there's cash flow. So no, that probably wouldn't work then. So how on earth are we going to make $15,000 profit? We might need to do the old trick of waiting until we've got everything up and running. Got like another 2 or 3 coasters built. Close the park down. Wait for everyone to go and then open it up again. That might be what we need to do. Because otherwise we might struggle a little bit. Parks are parking. Entry is cheap and Steel Vengeance is cheap too. I think we only just checked it, so I'm not going to change that. We could probably ask for more entry fee for the park now. But don't want to start annoying people unless we can help it. That made $400 last month. Are you making money now as well? 26. And next time we might think about putting that up to $7 per drink as well then. Cool. All right, so I am going to leave that there. Hope you've enjoyed this latest look at Planet Coaster Career Mode Extras. Hope you've enjoyed... I keep forgetting we've got that whole thing over there, look. Hope you've enjoyed the continuation of Starship Hangar. It is a bit of a pain, this one. I am more than aware it probably isn't all that fun just watching me micromanage engineers, but that does seem to be what you need to do to get this to work properly. So unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to work for now. Like I said, even if I hired an engineer on a full-time basis, multiple rides are constantly breaking down together, and I just have to keep moving him to where the breakdowns are anyway. So I think overall it's easier and cheaper just to keep hiring them on a per break basis. So that's what it is. Them's the breaks. If you did enjoy the video, if you have enjoyed the series, please do click the like button, genuinely appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course leave any comments down below. As I said, this video is coming out on the year anniversary of the channel. So we started the year with Planet Coaster, we finished the year with Planet Coaster. It's super, super exciting. Over 1,000 subs, over 127,000 views altogether, I think. I think my top video is now like I want to say 16, but I think it might be 12,000 views, which is one of the I Expect You to Die ones. I've got over 20 videos with 1,000 views, which is insane. So once again, all I can say to everyone out there who's ever watched or supported or commented, liked, all those things, and particularly to the 2 people who donated during live stream so far as well, Future, and I'm sorry, I can't forget if I remember that guy's name on Twitch who donated. But thank you so much to you guys as well. It really does help. It may not seem like a lot of money, but every little does help. I have spent a lot of money on this channel, which isn't a complaint in the slightest. I'm happy to spend money on this because I love what I do. I'm not someone who goes charging around asking developers for free games. If someone offers me a game, I'll take it. But otherwise, I'm more than happy to pay for the games because at the end of the day, I'm playing them and having fun as well. This isn't a job. This is, you know, this is what I do for fun. So thank you so much to everyone out there who's ever watched or supported me in any way whatsoever. It really is really appreciated, and hopefully there'll be many, many more years to come, including a little bit more Planet Coaster to come here as well. So I'll see you next time on Planet Coaster Career Mode Extras, and thank you very much for joining me.